So let's put that verse in context now. John 12:43, for they love the praise of men more than the praise of God. And in 42 we see, nevertheless, among the chief rulers also many believed on him, but because of the Pharisees they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of synagogue. So here is the crux of the matter. The crux of the matter is that these men, these Pharisees who believed in Jesus, who saw and believed and were like, okay, this man Jesus may be the Son of God, they did not confess him. Why? Because they were more worried about the other Pharisees throwing them out of the synagogue, or denouncing them from their titles, or sort of relieving them from their stature. And that's why that verse in 43 says that they loved the praise of men more than the praise of God. So rather than being praised by God, what did Jesus say? Jesus says, in Matthew 10:32, Christ says, whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him I will confess also before my Father which is in heaven. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him also I will deny before the Father which is in heaven. Brothers and sisters, this is where we look again at that praise of God. So if we confess Jesus Christ before men proudly, and we uphold him proudly, okay, that's something to be proud about. When you are confessing Jesus Christ because you utterly believe in him, that's to be proud, because it is to have, not to be proud in a vindictive way or anything like that, but to be proud within your heart that you believe in the Son of God. Christ will confess you before the Father. So this is also very important to make connection between they love the praise of men rather than the praise of God, because Jesus is God at the end of the day. So in that verse we see that these men would rather keep their titles, keep their statures, rather than confess Jesus Christ, lose their pride and be humble, and be made to be humble in this world and have eternal life. Rather than that, they would hold the praise of man and be part of this world. Ellen White writes beautifully. She says that they had not moral power to separate from those who did not receive Christ, who were denying and crucifying him. They loved the praise of men more than the praise of God. So these men who believed in Jesus Christ, right, they could have separated those men who were trying to crucify Christ, who were trying to kill Christ and deny Christ, they could have done that separation and caused people to believe in Jesus. But rather than that, they received the praise of men and allowed these other Pharisees to go ahead and crucify Jesus Christ. But anyways, that was part of the prophecy anyway. But still, we see here the same thing is happening in today's world. In today's world, in the high echelons and the leaders of our church, this is happening as well, brothers and sisters.